A divorcee speaks out with a warning for women who think life improves after leaving.
I was a selfish bitch in my marriage. I've been divorced now almost 4 years, but I was married to my ex-husband 16 years and with him 18 years. And again, I was a selfish bitch. Nothing was ever good enough. I took him for granted. He seriously rolled out the red carpet for me. He was sweet, kind, generous. He told me how much he loved me 5 times a day. He told me how beautiful I was every day. If he'd wake me up in the morning, because he knows I love massages, wake me up rubbing my shoulders. He'd rub my feet every evening while we were watching TV. If I said, for example, oh, I'm craving a Dr. Pepper, he'd be like, okay, let me go to the corner store and get it. He adored me. He was amazing. Like, on paper, it's what every girl wants, seriously. And I took it for granted. And now I lost that, right? And
this is rare honesty, and that's why it hurts. She admits he did everything right. Affection, effort, consistency, and it still wasn't enough for her at the time. Not because he failed, but because familiarity killed appreciation. What stands out is the regret coming after the loss. When it was there every day, it felt ordinary. Once it was gone, it became priceless. That's the lesson a lot of people learn too late. Love doesn't disappear because it's bad. It disappears because it's taken for granted. By the time clarity shows up, the person who gave everything has already moved on.
I carried a lot of guilt because I caused it. That's my biggest regret in life, is not saving, the whole family aspect. The grass is not always greener on the other side, ladies. It's not, I'm good now. I feel great. And
Cope.
He's super happy with his girlfriend. And honestly, I could not be happier for him, because he deserved to be loved and cared about and respected, as he should have always been. So I'm so happy that he's happy.
She knows she caused it, and that clarity only came after everything was lost. The line that matters is, the grass isn't always greener. It never is when you leave something solid chasing a feeling, and by the time you realize what you destroyed, the person you took for granted has already rebuilt somewhere else. The regret isn't about being alone, it's about realizing too late that what she had was rare.
Anyways, what I'm saying, ladies, the grass is not greener on the other side. If you have a good guy, take care of him. Take care of him. Trust me, there's nothing good out in these streets. He seriously set the bar. He set the bar. And ultimately, what I always wanted, I had all along. So we have good right in front of us, and we don't know how to take care of it.
She's saying what most people realize too late. The good was right in front of her, and she didn't know how to take care of it. By the time you recognize what you had, the person who set the bar is already gone.
The women are not going to like me for this one, but I don't care, because it needs to be said. Not everything is grounds for divorce. I don't understand. I don't understand how there are women, the multitude of women on social media trying to convince a different woman to leave their spouse over the smallest, most ridiculous things, okay?
This is a reality check people don't want to hear. Social media has turned minor problems into breakup advice, like marriage is disposable the moment it stops feeling perfect. Not every flaw is abuse, not every disagreement is betrayal, and not every inconvenience means leave. When people start treating commitment like a suggestion, they shouldn't be surprised when nothing lasts.
I'm sorry. I saw a video this morning of a woman crying in her bathroom because her husband didn't respond the way that she wanted him to her wearing lingerie. Now, I validate that woman's feelings, and she's allowed to cry. You know what? I now don't feel as pretty as I thought I was going to feel because of the way that I wanted to. But he didn't respond bad. He didn't say, you're disgusting, get out of my sight. He said, you look good. And she wanted something more. She wanted something bigger. She wanted, she wanted him to tackle her, right? Which I get, but you don't get to control another person's response, to control the way that he acts in that situation. So the amount of women in her comments saying, that's not your husband, girlie, go find you another man, is disgusting. That's not, if he's abusing you, if he's cheating on you, or doing something illegal, okay, those, yeah, get out. And I'm all for having healthy marriages, but I would never convince my friend to leave her husband. I'm going to say, did you try everything? Did you do everything you could possibly do? Can you walk away from this situation knowing full good and well, saying it to Jesus, I did everything in my power to save my marriage? like marriage is just a transaction, like it's so flippant. And you guys are convincing other women to leave their husbands for ridiculous things because he didn't respond the way that you wanted him to respond. That's women trying to convince you to leave. That's just gross. It's gross behavior, and I'm not for it.
This is where things quietly go wrong for a lot of marriages, and people don't even realize it's happening. A woman feels disappointed because her husband didn't react the exact way she imagined in her head. That feeling is real. Disappointment hurts. Feeling insecure in that moment is human. Nobody's denying that. But here's the part that matters. Feelings don't automatically mean someone else did something wrong. He didn't insult her. He didn't reject her. He didn't mock her. He said she looked good. That just wasn't enough for the picture she had already played out in her mind. And instead of pausing and saying, okay, why did this hit me so hard? It immediately turns into a referendum on the marriage. That's where social media does real damage, because instead of grounding someone, it escalates everything. The comments don't say, talk to him. They don't say, communicate what you wanted. They jump straight to, that's not your husband. Go find another man. Over one moment, one reaction. That's not support. That's reckless. Marriage isn't a movie scene where your partner hits every emotional cue perfectly. Sometimes they miss it. Sometimes they're tired. Sometimes they don't realize how much that moment meant to you. That doesn't make them unloving. It makes them human. And what she's really saying here is important. There's a huge difference between abuse and disappointment. Cheating, violence, illegal behavior, yes. Leave, no debate. But unmet expectations, emotional misfires, those are things you work through, not things you burn a family down over. The scary part is how casually people treat divorce now, like marriage is just a subscription you cancel the moment it stops feeling exciting. No reflection, no ownership, no asking, did I actually do everything I could? Because one day, a lot of people wake up on the other side and realize they didn't lose something because it was broken. They lost it because they were chasing a feeling, instead of protecting what they had. Not every emotion needs validation. Some emotions need perspective, and not every disappointment is a sign to leave. Sometimes it's a sign to slow down, talk honestly, and grow up together instead of running the moment reality doesn't match fantasy. Alright guys, we're gonna leave it there for today. If you enjoyed the breakdown, hit subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.